Because gender is not natural and the society defines it, it is taught. This teaching, or more appropriately brainwashing, starts as soon as we are born, or sometimes even before we are born. It continues forever through family upbringing, school education, advertisements, media, and so on. This is called socialization, or in the case of gender, it is called gendering or engendering. Socialization is done through manipulation, canalization, and activity exposure. One of the early teachers of socialization is our family. Manipulation is how the girl and boy child is molded or handled. Little boys are expected to be mentally and physically strong. In some cultures, they are even made responsible for the safety of their much older sisters. Little girls are dressed in feminine attires, and codes of conduct for grown-up women are imposed on them, such as do not run, always look nice, don't talk loudly, and so on. We already saw an example of canalization in the scenario of the birthday party, where boys and girls came dressed differently and played with different toys and games. Canalization is how the attention of girls and boys is directed in different directions and to different objects. Canalization begins very early in a child's life and is facilitated by parents and close family members. This process begins much before the child realizes the most basic biological differences between a male and a female. Verbal appellation is how boys and girls are acknowledged. While a boy may be acknowledged for his strength, agility, and marks at school, a girl may be acknowledged for her looks, dress, or cooking skills and craft. A boy good at making tea is likely to be perceived with bias, while a girl who is outspoken and who loves to be outdoors and enjoy physical games is likely to be reprimanded as a tomboy. Girls and boys are exposed to different types of activities. Normally, a father will make a plan to watch a football match with his son, while he will ask his daughter out for shopping. In rural economies or even in societies with low literacy rates, the girl, however little she is, will be expected to help her mother in the kitchen and look after younger siblings. The boy will be expected to accompany his father in the fields or family shop. You might ask, what the fuss is about genderization? So what if it happens, you may say? How does it matter? It matters. It matters because genderization does not only create differences in most societies, it creates hierarchies and inequalities. Nature makes men and women biologically different, but it does not make us unequal. Nature makes us male or female, gives us different colors, sizes, but nature does not say male is superior to female. White is superior to black. According to nature, each one of us is unique, has its own place and contribution. No one is superior or inferior. Nature believes in diversity. There is so much diversity in nature, friends, that there are no two human beings exactly the same. Over 7 billion people in the world, and no two people the same. Isn't that amazing? However, society wants and imposes uniformity. It dictates that all boys and men should behave in a certain way, feel and act in a certain way, and all girls and women should dress, feel and behave in the same way. There is no freedom, no choice. Why? To maintain the order prescribed and created by some people. What I'm saying here is that neither sex or biology nor nature is responsible for the unjustifiable inequalities that exist between men and women. These inequalities are man-made or made by society. They are historical constructs, and therefore they can be questioned, challenged, and changed. Since it is the society, or you and me, who have created gender, if and where we find it harmful and unjust, we can and should change it. Thus, the concept of gender was created to make a clear difference between that which is created by nature and that which is socio-cultural or created by us. If we find it harmful, we can and should change it. Do you think you're now getting an idea why, as a teenage girl, you were discouraged from studying engineering? Why the fairness cream was given to you on your birthday? Why, as an adult, your male colleagues are earning more than you for the same job that you do? For the men, do you feel stifled when you are rebuked for showing your emotions of love and compassion? Did anyone ever pat you for feeding a stray dog on the road? Do you feel it is a pressure to be expected to protect your sister, or you get tired of dropping her here and there? Do you find it unfair that you are expected to pay the bill when you go out with your girlfriends, or when you and not your sister is forced to become a breadwinner?